Okay, on this video I'm going to do a review of my Rabbit Air. I don't know why they call it Rabbit Air, but Rabbit Air BioGS Air Purifier. It retails for $329. This is the low end of the Rabbit Air line of air purifiers. And I'm going to take it apart. You get to see the filters inside, and then at the end, right after, I'll do a little pro and cons of all the specs, and you'll get to see that as well. And we're going to compare it to another air purifier here in a moment. So let me just crank it up though first to get an idea of the volume of the top fan speed. Not that bad, it's about 54 decibels. And then the sleep mode goes down to about, and you know the weird thing about it, it shakes a little bit. But it's pretty quiet, and in the slow mode, it's pretty easy to sleep with it on. So let's take the front cover off. And I'll show you the filters. Now the first filter you come to is your pre-filter. And what's unique about it is treated with a nano silver. And what that all really means is that any dust or bacteria or hair that gets caught on the pre-filter itself, the silver is not going to let it breed. So it's actually just protecting. It's not really doing anything in the air in the room. It's going to protect the pre-filter from any debris. But you're going to wash it out probably every couple of months anyway. So that's the pre-filter. And then behind it is the most important, which is your HEPA filter. Now the HEPA filter, it's not a bad size HEPA filter. It's a little expensive. It's $46 HEPA filter. And this is going to capture your dust, your hair, your pollen, your dirt from the air. So it's a must for allergies. So again, it's $46 for the HEPA. And then behind it, you have your carbon filter. You can hear the carbon inside it. You can actually see through it. But a lot of the air as it passes through, this is going to capture your gases, your odors, etc. And then once the carbon's used up, they say you can wash it, but I wouldn't. And here's why. Because carbon actually absorbs chlorine out of water. So if you wash it with tap water, you're actually going to absorb chlorine, and then chlorine will be going out into the air. So I don't recommend that, but and it's about $30 to replace the carbon filter. So if you replace both every, let's say every 7 or 8 months, it's going to set you back $76. So a little bit expensive on that, but it's a nice design carbon filter. And then the last technology, this being a 4-stage filter technology in the Rabbit Air. And then the last technology is negative ion, which goes out into the room, makes the air healthy, and it actually is going to kill some odor and some pollution out inside the room. And that's where you get the 600 square footage. It's counting that the negative ions go out into the room, making it healthy and cleaning some of the air. So there's a little review of my Rabbit Air Purifier. Now let's take a look at the live air purifier. I'll take it apart. And now it's less expensive at $299 than the Rabbit Air. It's a little quieter. It's got a 100,000 hour rated motor in it. So you can run it 24/7 as I do for 11 years, and the warranty will the warranty is good for 5 years, but 11 years and it should still be running great because it's got a very special motor in it. So let's shut it off though. I'll take you inside and show you the filters in here. Like the Rabbit Air, it also has a pre-filter which is washable. You can put this in the sink or in the tub or even in the dishwasher. And then it also has electrostatic. Now the Live Air has 9 technologies, where the Rabbit Air has 4 cleaning technologies and 2 sensor technologies. So it has 6 and this has 9. This also has electrostatic. Now this is a positively and negatively charged grid. And so when you have negative or positively charged pollution, like chemicals and soot, etc., and some dust, some of that will get trapped on this grid as the air passes over it. So what the pre-filter in this is going to do, more than anything probably, is help the HEPA filter last longer. Now this has a very affordable, I think it's $35 for the HEPA, and that includes the carbon because they build the carbon right into the back. So that's one little difference, that every 6 to 8 months when you change this, you're going to pay, I think, $40 or $45 for this, whereas with the Rabbit Air, if you change both, it's going to cost you $76 to change both. So they built that both in. And then the Live Air also is going to handle germs, bacteria, viruses, mold, and mildew because it's got a nanotechnology TiO2 grid. Now that's titanium dioxide, but to make it really simple, when the UV light and UV ultraviolet light or UV light, as they use in hospitals, when air passes over it, it kills germs, bacteria. It's a germicidal. It's antibacterial. It'll kill viruses, mold, mildew. And when TiO2 is put in front of that UV light and it's on in the machine, it's going to magnify the benefit of the UV light up to 1,000 times. So this machine, if you want to handle germs, bacteria, mold, and mildew, and viruses as well, I would go with this machine. And then you also do get the HEPA and the carbon, and it also has negative ion like the Rabbit Air. So that's a little difference between the two units. And now let's look at some of the specs of the two so help you make an informed decision. Okay, to summarize, the Rabbit Air BioGS has 4 stages: pre-filter, a HEPA, carbon, and ions. It'll do 600 square feet, and the filter price, that's for the HEPA and carbon, is $78, and it's got a 5-year warranty on it. The list price is $329. And then the Live Air is $299, which has 9 stages. It's got the HEPA, pre-filter, ion, and carbon. It also has UV and TiO2 for germs, bacteria, and viruses, and electrostatic, which basically extends the life of the HEPA. It'll do 861 square feet. It's got a quiet 20 decibel sleep mode. And then the filter price is $40. That's for carbon and HEPA. And then it also has a 5-year warranty. So you can check out the Live Air at liveair.com, and you'll find more reviews on our website, topairpurifierreviews.org. You'll also find really good comparison charts of all the major models and the technologies, prices, replacement filter costs, warranty policies, etc. And so hopefully that'll save you some time finding the right air purifier. Thanks for watching.